We are stopping for gas, and guess where we are?
Buc-ees.
Look, if you're in Texas, you know it's time for Buc-ees. We're so excited. Let's go in. We are legit excited because we haven't been in a Buc-ees in a long, long time. We know there's a couple in Tennessee and stuff, but you know, when in Texas, you just got to go, in my opinion, to Buc-ees and H-E-B. So I don't know if we'll get that H-E-B, but we're for sure getting into Buc-ees right now. Over the next 20 minutes or so, we wandered around Buc-ees, just taking in the crazy enormity of it all. I mean, it's just a convenience store, but for sure, it's a Texas-sized convenience store. Buc-ee himself is everywhere, on snack bags, on shirts, on blankets, hats, and, well, you get the idea. But I did see one thing that did not have Buc-ee on it. I think I might need that. Oh, but why, do you say? Wait and find out. Okay, I think we're going to go for, excuse me, I think I'm going to try a chopped brisket sandwich. You want something different? Okay. All right. Whoa. Check it out. That's chopping brisket right there. Well, that was fun. There's so much stuff in there. Crazy town. But amazing. We didn't buy a lot. We did buy 2 briskets and some cheese. So that was our Buc-ees outing for the day, and now it's on to the next stop. So let's go. Smokes. This is really good. Yeah. Thursday morning to all of you. I know it's probably not Thursday when you're watching this, but we are on day 11 of our road trip. We're going to be heading into Arizona today. We're going to have dinner with our son, which we're excited about. And then we'll finally be home tomorrow. We're excited about that. So right now we are driving along on I-10, going into El Paso eventually. And we had quite yesterday was interesting. We started out the day getting into Texas, and we found out.
We were already in Texas.
Oh, we were already in Texas, yeah. So we started out the day, and a little while into it, an hour and a half or so, we found Buc-ees, which was really fun. We got a chance to go in there and see all the things. We didn't get any things, but we did get some brisket sandwiches. A lot of Buc-ee things in there. Shirts and stuff, and it's like, whoa. Yeah, we don't have a single inch of room back there, so we didn't get anything. So there's that. But we did get briskets, and they were really, really good. So for those who have been there, I know I've watched a couple of Grateful Glamper videos, and she said, you got to get the brisket. So we did, and it was amazing. So there's that. Then we continued on our merry way all across the big state of Texas. And then in Odessa, we got stuck in an hour-long traffic jam. It was like, it was a backup. There was an accident on a section that was already under construction, so it was a mess. And we sat there seriously for an hour. It was
stop and occasionally go.
Stop and occasionally go. It was like dead stop, and then we could go. But finally, we got through it after about an hour. We managed to get through it. I had dash cam of that. I managed to lose the little SD card. Can you even stand it? I'm like sick. So I hate it when I've actually never done that. I've never lost data, and I did. And I'm kind of sad because also on that SD card, the moon and Venus were right in line. You could see it right on the dash cam. That was pretty cool. And then there was also like a little, probably a piece of space junk, like a little fireball that went by. And I know that's on there. It's like, oh my gosh, I wanted to have it, but it's gone. I think it's down inside the vent of my car. I have no idea where it is. But maybe I'll find it. If I do, I'll show you that video. In the meantime, we are on the road again today, and hopefully this will be a much shorter drive. It looks like we'll get in to our hotel area time frame about 3:30 or 4:30, somewhere in there. And then we're going to get home tomorrow. So we're really excited. So let's just enjoy what the day brings today, and we'll let you know if anything exciting happens. Right now, all that's happening, desert scenery, which, you know what, a year and a half in a lot of woodsy area. It's kind of refreshing. A little creosote, a little sagebrush, some yucca, a lot of dirt, sand. You know what? You kind of gotta love the desert. You gotta love the desert. And we do. Good morning. We are driving home today. We are so excited. We're about just under 4 hours from home, and we are seriously in the middle of the Arizona desert. We are just south of Kingman right now, and you know, the desert looks pretty good. We love being on the East Coast, all the beautiful foliage and the trees and the grass, but there's something really appealing about the desert. It's just has to try so hard to grow, and you know, you gotta love the effort that it puts in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's some really neat things. We saw the Joshua trees.
Yeah.
There along the route, U.S. Route 93.
Right, and if you remember, we did a whole video on Joshua Tree National Park. I'll link that video up here if you ever want to watch it. It's one of the earliest ones we did. So, you know, it's an early video, but I hope you enjoy it. It was really fun.
And then there's also, we saw the saguaros, and we saw the place where the saguaros and the Joshua trees lived together for a very small period of time.
At least from what we can tell, it's like there's one kind, then there's the other kind, then there's also a place where they kind of commingle a bit. So it's really, and the road, by the way, this road, what are we on?
We're on 93.
We're on 93, and it used to be a real complete total mess, and it is really a good road now. We're really pretty impressed. Take a look. It's almost freeway-like in its maintenance. I did not realize. It's been a long time since we were on this road, and it's pretty darn good. We were pretty impressed. The last time we were on this road was when we were hurrying back home in late March of 2020. Is that right?
Yeah, 2020.
March 2020. It was right after Derek retired, the end of December 2019, and that's when the pandemic hit. And between the earthquake in the Salt Lake area and the pandemic and not being able to get anything, we were booking at home. And that's when we stopped at Burro Creek Campground, which is in Wikia. And that turned out to be one of our favorite stops. It was just one night, but I think we'd go there again. We just haven't. It's a BLM campground, and it's in a beautiful spot. So
really inexpensive.
It is really inexpensive. I don't know what it is now, but it was like $15 the night that we stayed. Anyway, it is. It's a beautiful spot in the Arizona desert, and you know, it was a really fun stop, and we would totally do that again. In the meantime, we have about 4 hours, like I said, to get home, and we have lots to do. We got to get this poor vehicle emptied out and get our house revved back up and turn our Christmas lights on, and we will be home, and we will go from there.
Get food.
Oh yeah, we need to get food and probably get the mail and all the things. So, all right, well, we'll take it as long as we do. In the meantime, enjoy the scenery. Well, with all that driving video, we are actually finally home. You saw us driving into our garage, and it's kind of cool that the garage door opener actually worked after a year and a half. It was kind of cool. But yeah, we did make it home. We took some extra days and stopped and saw our daughter, as you saw in that earlier video the last time. And we saw our son in Arizona this past time. We didn't video a lot of that, in fact, any of it, because we were just enjoying company, so that was fun. this is going to mark the end of season 6. Thank you for coming along with us and hanging in there. We know we didn't put out a lot of videos, but we're grateful for those of you who have joined us and for just hanging in there with us through this kind of a quiet period. But 2025 is not going to be quiet. We have got a lot planned and we cannot wait to bring you along. So thank you again for being with us. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Give us a thumbs up if you like the video and ring the bell to get notified.
You bet.
And very Merry Christmas to you and your family, and a Happy New Year and season's greetings.
And until next time, next year, Restless friends, you take care.
Bye.